Here I am with the bold Tony Mangan for the News. Tony, great to have you, and we're going to ask you a couple of questions right now.
It's great to be with you, Conor. The man that's been writing all of those humorous funny things about me. Sometimes taking them big, sometimes.
I know, Tony, we're only doing it because, well, you're a funny guy, but you're a great guy. So, Tony, you're back in the rare old times in Dublin. How does it feel?
It feels good, yeah. It's so civilised after China. I just left there a few days ago on my road walk, took a break, come back here, got to go to the dentist to get a few hailstones because I was only posting on my blog last week that I avoided 3 winters until I came back to Ireland. But after China it's a little bit civilised. Nobody riding their bikes over me or driving me off the road. Having a great time walking around the world with a cancer awareness message. My message is to encourage people to go to the doctors early, to be screened early, because early cancer screening could save your life.
And it's unbelievable the work you're doing with that, and I mean it's unbelievable the hailstones here just to show everybody. And you're still walking, of course, Tony. Tony's always walking.
Yeah, still walking. Yeah. It's my day off and you drag me out to walk all day long, and these kilometres don't count. Almost 29,000 kilometres in a little over 3 years. From started in Dublin and took the ferry over to Liverpool, walked to Hull, another ferry to Holland, across Europe, Russia, as you do, Mongolia, China, Vietnam. Then I went down to Australia. Walked 3/4 of Australia, as you do, and then New Zealand, and returned to Asia because I love Asia. Returned to Southeast Asia, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, back into China again, where I currently am, and also walked in Taiwan, and now I'm making my way up towards South Korea and Japan.
Wow, it's unbelievable. And one day at a time. Well, come on now, Tony. That's what alcoholics say. Come on, you're no alcoholic. Are you a walkaholic, do you think?
I guess I am. I could be called one. Yeah. But it's nice just walking through villages. I push my gear in the cart.
That's
I
right.
call my cart Karma is the name. And as I walk along the highways, people just look at me, wonder what I'm up to. And it's only when I get into a village and stop, and sometimes I just hang around and have some pot noodles. It's hard to get away from noodles in China, or a cup of tea, and with Google Translate, amazing what you can do on a smartphone. Just have basic conversations, and I mention my cancer awareness message in China a lot. I have it on a screenshot of my smartphone, but the irony of China is that after I show them my cancer awareness message, often they hand me a cigarette. Well, it's fair to say that maybe my cancer awareness message is not working in China.
Do you think, just on the cancer awareness, Tony, do you want to go under that there? We're going to that tree.
Yeah.
Do you think with regard to, you've gone to so many countries, you've listed there, do you think that the world as a whole, all the organisations, all the brilliant messages that they pump out there, and the education that's there with regard to cancer awareness, especially screening, do you think that internationally a lot more can be done?
Yeah, I think definitely a lot more can be done. For example, in Australia and New Zealand, every 5 years, men and women are given home kits to test for cancer, colon cancer, mammogram, and various other things. I don't think our government does that. Why not? Why not? And they would save a lot of heartache, wouldn't they? And not to mention funds as well, which is what most governments are really thinking about. A lot more could be done. Yeah. Smog, that's another big issue. In China there's a lot of smog. Even here in Dublin, I've noticed that this might, I'm just back after almost 2 years and 3 months away.
Wow.
And I've noticed the difference in smog levels since I returned. I think a lot more could be done.
Is that just around Dublin city centre? You feel the difference with the smog?
Yeah,
or?
Yeah, no, so I remember when I was growing up, I was running marathons at the time. I went out 5 o'clock, whatever, in October, November, and I came back and my face was black from smog. Then Mary Harney became Minister for Health, and overnight she more or less banned it. and the smog problem lifted.
Wow. So perhaps laws and public policy needs to change, not just in Ireland but internationally.
I think so. It's a huge problem. Cancer is everywhere.
True.
But funny enough, when I was a kid, I don't seem to remember it. I don't seem to remember it at all. Maybe I was being sheltered away from it. Now it's everywhere. Almost everyone you talk to, it's a battle. It's a terrible battle.
And Tony, here we are in an absolutely beautiful, inner city park here in Dublin. I'm looking at this absolutely splendid, unreal, really, nature. And as you just mentioned there a moment ago, like we've got like hailstones, and here we are in April. And this time last year we had unbelievable, almost 6 weeks of sunshine here in Ireland, splitting the rocks. So do you think nature has something like to give for the avoidance of cancer? In your experience, you've been all around the world a couple of times now.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I'm not a scientist, I'm not an engineer, but I know construction projects, for example, in China, they're doing small things. They're watering the road to keep dust levels down. Small things like that all help.
Okay, cool. And yeah, so basically you're going to continue walking around the world. You're going back to Asia soon and stuff like that. God knows where you'll be next. Who knows where Tony Mangan, but for sure you'll be with some great people because you attract the best of people. But I'm just wondering, how long is this going to go on, Tony?
I don't know. I never thought I'd be walking around the world again. Yeah, so I don't know, a couple of years maybe.
Well, you're a guy that has ran around the world as well. Can you just brief us on that? Just remind us on that.
That's history now. Between 2010 2014, 4 years. My life's dream, believe it or not. Some people, their dreams are to become rock stars, play for Liverpool or whatever. Hopefully not City. But my dream was to run around the world, pretty tame. But it was a great experience. I achieved it, and my plan B at the time was to walk around the world. So here I am enjoying the plan B.
Well, there isn't many people that get a plan A, no mind a plan B, now that it's getting a bit brighter outside. But do you think, like in the world, looking at the world the way it is, away from ultra running, which is phenomenal, away from that for a second, do you think that the world is, I suppose, even since you started your running days, running the world that is, do you think the world is changing in any way, or is there any big thing you've noticed in the world, good or bad?
Well, social media, it's amazing. The world has just gone busier. People don't have time to talk to each other. I read something on social media there last week. Someone said, I went into Starbucks and there was a guy there. He wasn't on a laptop, he wasn't on a smartphone, he wasn't on his pad. He's just drinking his coffee. People thought he was a psychopath. They need to slow down, enjoy the world.
And I suppose when you're walking, do you see like your pace? Is it dictated by yourself, or how is it dictated, your pace of walking?
Myself, just take my time. I'm not in a hurry. I don't understand people that are in a hurry, spend their life rushing from A to B, just from one stoplight to another.
Yeah.
The world is full of good people. You can't find a good person, be a good person.
Okay, well, you certainly are a great person, and I think from Ireland, from Dublin, Ireland, and from Ireland to you, Dublin's fantastic Jackie, Tony Mangan. We wish you the very, very best of not only luck but hope, future, and just everything right and rosy in the world. I know, I'm sure I'm talking for everybody here that's watching. So thanks for watching, and more importantly, Tony, thank you for spending time with us today in this beautiful, beautiful Dublin surrounding, and may you have a wonderful time on the rest of your world walk.
Thank you, Conor, and timing's everything, because the hailstones are gone now.